Alright, have you ever used a pen so good that you exploded? Most likely not. But you've probably used a pen before that you really liked, and that's exactly what happened to me. I guess I got some of these pens, I don't know, for just random reason, I guess. And I really liked them. Like, I drew a whole lot with them, and kind of lost them all. And then I got some more, but they weren't really, like, the right kind. So, that's why we are whipping in to we're going to be testing these out, these bad boys out, the Sharpie Estro. We're going to be doing a very close analysis of them, and then we're going to be drawn. So, the overall design, I really like. I think it's cool. It looks very premium. If we can go ahead and crack one open, and we can check the interior of one of these pens. So, as we see here, very, just, of course, it's black ink, and, of course, our spring. Nothing special. I just like opening my pens and putting them back together. It's kind of fun to do, so. We're going to run some tests with these. These are, 1.0. So, it's the thickest kind you can get. The boldest. That's what it's called. They called it the bold. Oh, wow. I really like that. Alright, so I'm going to run a few tests on this thing. Oh, wait, we do... Oh, click test, right. Alright, quiet. Not bad. Alright, so we're going to run a few tests on this thing. First up, let's get these lines. Very thick. Very nicely coordinated. Perfect, I like that. Next up, we're gonna do the scribble. Okay, let's give it a rating out of 5. Lines look nice. I can make nice lines with this. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. So 5 out of 5. Nothing wrong. And then scribble test. Oh yeah. Okay, I actually really like that. All right, scribble test is gonna earn 5 out of 5, and then we do like a little fill test to see how well it'll fill in, like if I need to go all black. If it fills in really well. Yeah, look at that. Alright, so we did that, but the only true way to test these is through making a drawing. So I really want to make sure my camera's in focus, because I'm not trying to make you guys watch a blurry video of my speed drawing. But that's okay. I mean, either way, it's whatever. All right, let's get drawn. Alright, so sorry to you guys watching this, and the drawing is blurry. That is tragic. Oh wait, we have to test the this thing here. It says, oh my gosh, no smear, no bleed technology. So apparently, this thing isn't supposed to smear. It's not supposed to, but we're about to test that out. Line. Oh, that's a smear. Now I wiped that almost instantly, so Maybe that was unfair. But, okay, well, it's smearing, but like, maybe the technology is that like, it like fades out when you smear it, so like it barely is a problem. Like, here, we're gonna flip this back over. So let's see, I'm writing something. It's really only that very tip that gets. So I say I'm practicing my alphabet. I forgot my alphabet. There we go. Okay, so that was. So maybe the technology is that it just like dries really fast, and you're gonna have to be lightning speed hitting it to actually smear it. Which whatever. I'm fine with a pen that smears because that's more of my fault. It's more of like a luxury to have it not smear, not like a need, because otherwise that's just human error. And I think why I like this size out of the like the 0.7 and 0.5 is that you can kind of get like all different thicknesses by like using pressure. And stuff like that. Like you can get it pretty thin if you just like do it lightly enough. And another favorite thing is like how dark you can really get everything. And they also write really smoothly. I do have to say I am on the verge of exploding because these are an extraordinary pen. It's not a normal thing. Do not normalize exploding from pens. If you do, you should probably talk to a doctor about that. And it was just kind of a joke when I said that. I hope no one actually explodes from using these pens. If you think you're going to explode, I don't really recommend you to get these. But yeah, I'm kind of like just pens in general. I like. Oh yeah, like it's fine enough. I like the aspect that you can just doodle with them. And they're meant. It's like I'm kind of breaking the rules, but barely. Like you're supposed to write with these, but I'm drawing with them. I'm being rebellious, and they just feel so much smoother than like a felt, like one of those uh, Micron, I think maybe one of those like really kind of nicer looking, at least, like ink pens. But I don't know. These pens just give across the feeling, and it's admirable. Everything just kind of flows better, and you might not even like pens yourself. Maybe it's just like kind of a thing with any art supply. Everyone just has something that, for some reason, they're just way more comfortable with. Maybe you haven't found that thing that you're really comfortable with yet, and that's why it's important to experiment. Because you could be drawing with something that you're like, oh yeah, I like it, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff wrong with it. But then, if you just stick to that, you might never find something that you like even more than that. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. But experiment if you want to. Right? If you're being bored, if you're starting to get bored with your art and switch up the materials, that helps a lot. I really like. That's great. I say they did a good job on these pens. I'm guessing a lot of parts are gonna have to be cut out to keep my video a little bit short. I don't really like making videos over 15 minutes, even though I really like the real-time drawing videos that I sometimes watch. I like how it's like pretty much just a movie of just watching someone go from a blank piece of paper to a masterpiece, but I guess you'll have to do that either sometimes sped up or having a whole lot of pieces cut out. Yeah, so sometimes, I mean, it'll be cut out, but sometimes I just don't talk while I'm doing like parts that aren't really that important. So this part might even be cut out. Whatever makes the cut, you know. I edit myself, obviously, as you can tell, because I don't really edit that much. A thing that I've been kind of recently doing is adding weird little shapes in between some blank areas. Now, I did a pretty bad job with this shape. I'm not super happy with how this one just turned out. But I might do like little circles or like splashes just to fill up the negative space. Yeah, this kind of like, I'm not super happy with how that one came out. We're getting there. Yeah, pretty soon. I'll be done and I'll rate this pen. And also, I've been adding little drips to everything. I don't even know, because they don't even look that nice or really add anything to the drawing, but they're really fun to draw. Maybe someone out there like really likes the little drips I do. And maybe once they find my videos, they'll be like, yeah, I only watch it for the drips, guys. I only watch it for the drips. Alright, so there's my art piece that I did with just these pens. They're personally really great to doodle with. I think if you're looking for something to doodle, nothing professional, because, right, you don't need to be professional to be an artist if you just want to have fun and you want something that's very satisfying to write with. Go ahead, get the Sharpie S-Gel. I recommend getting the Bold 1.0, but you can get the 0.7. I'll just go ahead and do a little review for you. You can get the 0.7 out, and pretty much the same performance. It's a little less smooth, but of course the thinner it is, it's going to just be more bumpy because it's kind of like a sharper. But oh man, it does get a great dark, and I think it's very fun to do thin lines. And honestly, if you guys ever try out the 0.5s, let me know, because I kind of want to try those. I don't think I have tried, of course, because I'm using one right now. I have tried the 0.7s and the 0.1, obviously, again, because that's the one that I was using in my main drawing. But yeah, if y'all ever use the 0.5, which is like the thinnest, super thin one, let me know, because I want to know how those work. But yeah, there it is. Thank you for watching.